She had waited 6 long years. For this moment, the girl was finally going to propose to the boy she had loved in silence all that time, but just before she could confess her feelings, she learned something that shattered her heart. He already had a girlfriend. She convinced herself it was over, that there would never be a them, but one day her best friend brought unexpected news. His girlfriend had broken up with him and was leaving the country to study abroad. Hearing that, her friend told her it was time to stop hiding and fight for her own happiness. That night, standing under the streetlights at a crossroads, she closed her eyes and prayed for her love to be accepted. And then, almost like fate had heard her, he appeared before her and asked softly, "Will you ever leave me?" She looked into his eyes and said, "As long as you are mine, I will love you and never leave your side." She said yes, and a year later, that boy became her husband, but marriage was not the dream she had imagined. Every day she cooked for him, poured her heart into small gestures, but he barely noticed. He never ate the meals she made. Instead, he told her to stop wasting her time on small things. His heart grew colder with each passing day, and eventually she decided she could not take it anymore. She wanted a divorce. Before she could leave, she heard that he was giving a speech at a local school. Curiosity got the better of her, and she went there. She saw him again, standing next to another girl. When someone asked if there was anyone in the audience he liked, he answered confidently, "She is right." Here her heart sank. She thought he was talking about someone else. Tears filled her eyes as she ran out of the hall. He chased after her, asking, "Where are you going?" But she only said, "I want a divorce," before walking away. As she ran down the street, tragedy struck. A sudden accident at the hospital. The doctors did everything they could, but in the end they told him the words that broke his soul, "We could not save her." He fell to his knees begging, "Please save my wife," but nothing could bring her back. For the first time, his home felt unbearably empty. No warm smile greeted him at the door. No dinner waiting on the table. She had always been there no matter how late he came home, and now she was gone forever. While cleaning her room, he found an old graduation video. As he watched it, his heart ached. All those years she had loved him deeply, silently, selflessly, and now he realized how precious she had been. But before he could drown in regret, the world around him faded. When he opened his eyes, he was back in his school days. Somehow he had been given another chance, but this time something was different. The girl he had once taken for granted looked him in the eyes and said, "I will never come after you again." In their past life, she had never said that, and in that moment he understood the truth. She had been reborn too, but this time she had made a different choice, to stay far away from him.